Hi guys, it's Anime Kid Evolved today, and everything. So, what I'm gonna be doing is what if Goku and Vegeta was born as Vegeto. So yeah. Sorry that I didn't really upload. I fell asleep, and so where we last left off, they Guineas. He hugged was hugging Vegeta and he was like, yeah. And so what happens is they would try to go to Namek to bring back all the sands. And so what happens is that they never mentioned Dragon Balls, but Vegeta would hear about them because of Zarbon. And so he's like kind of like, well, they're gonna have to go to Frieza's place now. And so he's like, wait, you can't stay here. And so that's basically what they do. They stay here. And so what happens is that, Krillin was get his theory and on how to get the Dragon Balls and wish them back. And so, yeah. And they would go to Namek, and everything would be the same, except for Vegeto and Bardock and Raditz is training with each other. And so I'm just gonna say their power levels is big. Oof on the chart. Oof on the chart. Because I'll say Vegito is 2 million and Bardock is he's like, I'll say Raditz is at 750,000 and Bardock would be at 1,500,000. And so yeah, those are the power levels for now. So yeah, when they go there, Gohan, everything would go to as canon, except for Gohan would automate Dodoria because he's stronger than his canon self, way stronger, and so he would beat him into a pulp before killing him, because he learned that you can't always spare your enemies, even if they're kinda like proving themselves. Can't always have that happen because they might turn on you. So yeah, they might be faking it. So what happens next is everything would go to as canon until Goku and Raditz and Bardock shows up. When they get there, they would see Raccoon, and there's no Vegeta. So he would see that Gohan is holding off Raccoon good, but he's still getting beaten by him. So he would automatically beat in his face instant. You touch my son, I hit you. Ooh, and he punches him in the stomach. The same way how Goku did in normal canon. So, yeah. He would have went flying back into the mountain. And he would have just been paralyzed. He couldn't even move. So that's what happens. So that happens, and so yeah. So what happens next is everything goes to canon with Ginyu taking Vegeto's body, but is stronger than Goku's. Goku and his body, and so what happens? He's like a tad bit stronger, not a whole lot. So what happens is Bardock and Raditz team up together and start pounding him into the ground.
You gotta stop kicking, son.
Okay.
He was kicking hard mommy's back.
Okay, sorry for that, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to pause it for a sec. So I don't know if it can pause. I'll just say it's paused. Frick. So, frick, I can't pause it. So what happens is that everything would go to us cannon with getting in the healing tank because Bardock would know it, and so he would have told Vegito this, and so he would have gotten himself into there, and he would have healed him. It would took just as long, and so when they fight Frieza, they automize first form. Second form, they're beating him into a pulp. Third form, they're having some struggle. But then he releases his final form in his 50% state. So what happens is they get beaten badly, but not as bad as they beat Ginyu Vegito. So yeah, that kind of happens. They are holding him back a little bit, but they're still getting beaten. So, he's like, you betray me, and I will kill you. Until Vegito comes over there, and he would kick him into the air. And so he'd be like, Raditz, Bardock, are you okay? I got some sensu for you. I told Krillin to get them here on the way. And so he gave Raditz and Bardock a sensu bean, and he's like, we have to team up. And so it's like, wait, no, I think I can handle this. Well, since his power level was 2 million when he got there, so I'm just gonna say that it's growing larger, extremely larger. And so he would have been able to have the Super Saiyan, but he's not showing it right now. So what happens next is that so what happens next? You already know. The power level is like, I'll say 200 million, kind of perfect to his state. And so what happens is that Frieza would have been trained for this day because he knows that he knew that this was all gonna happen. And so oh frick, guys, wait here because I can't really pause the video, so wait. So what?
Is that any way to talk to the man just got you on? What are you talking about? What is he talking about? What words are coming out of your mouth?
Okay, guys, so I'm back. So yeah, he would go versus Frieza, but then he would reveal his golden form, and so they would fight off, and Vegeta would be getting beaten until he shows off Super Saiyan, and they would quickly turn because his power level would be in the it's like in since his power level was in the 100 millions, so his power level is in the billions right now. So he beats Frieza with automatically ease, and he kicks him in the air and uses a Kamehameha. This is for all the Saiyans that you killed. And he kills him. And so yeah, that happens. And they like they would have gotten their potential unlocked too. So that's the only reason why he was holding off him, like he was getting kind of beaten, but he was also holding him back. So yeah, and so that happens, and then yeah, so they go back to Earth, and the Garu, or I forgot what his name was, tells Vegito to come here, where the place where he got his potential at, and Vegito comes over there, and he tells him about I didn't. He tells him about Yard Rat and how they've been expecting him over there, so he should probably go over there. And he's like, thank you. And so Garu, or yeah, I'm just gonna call him Garu, is like, yeah, and he's like expecting Goku to go there, and he does go there, and he's there for a year until he has to go there. And I'm not gonna showcase everything, and so yeah, I'm not gonna be showcasing the Mecha Frieza thing, because that's like I am, but in the next part. So okay, guys, make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and bye.